Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from July 28th to August 4th. I hope that you're all doing well, Virgos. Before we start with the reading, I do have a few announcements, and I think that it's very important that you listen to it so that there's no confusion or what's going on with my videos, because things are changing pretty quickly. We are in a new paradigm shift of Age of Aquarius, and like myself, and I'm sure a lot of you out there that have been working on yourselves or whatever your mission is here, there's a part of you that doesn't exist anymore. And that would happen with me. That's what happened with me not too long ago, that I woke up one morning and my old identity is not there. So I'm in this new identity with the new gifts. I still have my gift, but with new gifts here, and things are different. Okay. And maybe you're feeling that and you're feeling lost or disoriented. You don't understand who you are. Just trust the process. That's what I always say. Trust the process, even if you don't understand. You're rebuilding yourself in that sense. So one morning I was waking up and Spirit was telling me about, you're shuffling, you're not going to do shuffling anymore. I was like wee hours of the morning. I was still like half asleep. So I didn't really pay attention until that day when I did my readings and I was shuffling the cards. It didn't feel like it didn't feel like I ever did that before. So I went straight into communication with Spirit, of course, spoke, blah, blah, blah. And so the shuffling, when I used to do that before, um, I used to clear for all the collective. That's what the shuffling was about, for all the collective. So if I did Virgo reading, I did the clearing on the Virgo reading by my shuffling. But now with the new paradigm shift, I don't have to do that anymore. Okay, and so baby steps, I'm learning something new. Bear with me. The channeling will always be there 100%. It's not going to be a, eye candy kind of reading. I will give it to you straight like usual with compassion, okay, of course, and love. Now, when you come into this reading to watch it, whether you're a Virgo or not, okay, there's a grid on the video that you will get cleared. Time, you're where you are, who you are, wherever you are. If you're in the living room area, if you're in your bedroom, in the car, or you're at work, or you're putting your makeup on, whatever place you are, you're getting cleared, and the space is getting cleared with you. There's also a sense of peace that will come towards you. You will be protected when you come into this reading. And I also put healing. So if there's any pain anywhere, that the healing will come to you freely and heal. And also blessings to come in. If you want to receive it, you could say it to yourself. You don't have to write it down in the comments, but if you do, it's up to you. You could do so. And if you don't want to receive it, that's fine. You don't have to. Okay? So let's get started with the reading, shall we? Okay, thank you for listening. We'll talk about more of these things another time. I should make a video about different things that are happening to me, so maybe you could relate or not. But if you could relate, it's good to know somebody that you could relate to, so you don't feel like you're going through this by yourself. Okay. I'm just going to take some extra cards for you. Anywhere that you have Virgo in your chart, this is your reading, and anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, Virgo, claim it. If not, look at your other placements. You can look at your moon, rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, that will give you more of an idea of what you are going through at this time. I'll turn the cards around in a second. Okay, I'm just going to give you some extra cards. for Virgo. There we go. Put this here. Okay. Let's look at the first card. The numerology for this week is 4 4s. 100% that's the angels that are there. Okay. There could be a warning around you at this time because they do come in to give you a warning, but they're also guiding you, loving you, and supporting you along your path. But this is also about benefits. It's about accumulation, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take a stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals, Virgo. Maintain your momentum and know that the power of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Right? Okay. The next card you got is storm warning. So there could be a storm warning, like right now on the global. There's a lot of things happening around this time. Could be take shelter if maybe angels are warning you of of a storm coming towards you. You know, take shelter and take care of yourself. This could be just something that you're going to be going through, passing through. But because it's a 10, I feel like that's going to be. I feel like it's going to be ending to a new beginning. Something like it almost feels like this is the tower energy. Okay. Next card you got is number 4. 5 4s. Incredible. And I have the rainbow energy here. That's very interesting. This is about foundation and achievements. And then this card say that your numerology, okay? Strong foundation, home-based energy, celebration, okay, achievements, happiness, and rainbows. After the storm or after it rains, what happens? Well, there's rainbows, right? And you got in the full moon in Virgo in your sign. Beautiful healing. You are good enough. You are good enough, Virgo. Never doubt yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave these cards here. Hopefully, you could see them. I'm even not sure if you could see them, but if you could, here it is. Now we're going to start. Oh, wait. Before I even start, let me just ring my mom's bell. I'm always going to use my mom's bell in all my readings, even though this is very precious and sacred to me. So, perfect. All right. Let's get started with your reading. We're going to look at the recent past. Okay, what is crossing you as your challenge, your current energy, immediate future, what is in from you that you can't see right now, and the potential outcome. And then I will clarify the cards for you. And at the end of that, I will tell you what the universe wants you to know. Okay, what advice the universe has for you. This card wanted to pop out. You know which card wanted to pop out? The Knight of Swords. Incoming message coming in. No kidding, with Mercury being in retrograde and a couple of planets also. Neptune being in retrograde, Pluto being in retrograde, new moon in Leo on the 24th. Right, okay. One more time. Page of Swords wanted to come out too. Communication, new ideas forming. New ways of communicating, probably, Virgo. Okay, those cards wanted to come out. We're going to have to see. Ooh, oh my God. There could be someone new coming in for you, Virgo. These 3 cards stayed behind. I'm going to put them back. Yeah, Gemini energy, Mercury retrograde now, but there could be communication here. It could be about love. Are you open to love? Or this could be also, if you are in love, it's going to go to the next level, but there's a lot of pureness here. Beautiful energy of some type of relationship. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Let's look at the recent past. Oops. You got the 2 of Cups. There's a union here. What's crossing you is the world going to the next level. And the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Wow, that's beautiful energy for you, Virgo. Whatever disconnection, maybe some of disconnect. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I do have a my nose is still a bit stuffed. Okay, that's because of the solar flares. You know, but whatever this is, this relationship or this union, you're gonna go to the next level with it. But there's also traveling to this with this new union. There could be traveling indicated. Definitely, beautiful. Okay, let's look at the current energy and the immediate future. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, immediate future, Judgment. Wow, powerful. Let's look at how you're feeling about this. Five of Swords. What is it that you're not seeing at this time? That's in the, what you're not seeing and you should be aware of. Eight of Wands. Hopes and fears. King of Cups in the potential outcome. Nine of Wands in the overall Page of Cups. Pages are all about new beginnings. It's like the student. This could be about someone that could be like naive in love, naively in love. It doesn't have to be naive, but it could be. But there's this about listening to the messages of your heart. Okay. Um, in the current energy, you got the ace. Oops, because I read you got the ace of wands. Okay, there's a new beginning. It's there's like a lot of like inspiration, excitement in the air, just that very very fiery energy. This could be towards a project or a union here. Okay, very it's a yes. Okay, the ace of wands is a yes, and it's coming in divine timing. You've been seeing the signs, you've been feeling it. It's coming in. You are going through a spiritual awakening, and there is a judgment here that has to take place. Maybe you're at crossroads. Who knows how you're feeling with the five of swords? Well, I think you are releasing trust issues here. If that's there's trust issues, or if you're talking to yourself in a negative way, or people around you are not playing fair. I don't know if this is attached to the union or not. We have to see. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the eight of wands. Something is going to take off here. Something is going to take flight. Messages are going to come in very clearly, and the angels are talking to you. I hope that you are in the present moment to hear them. In the hopes and fears, you got the King of Cups. This uh, is a it could be a union, okay, even though with the King of Cups I do have Cancer, okay, strong here. Maybe you have Cancer placements, but whatever this is, it's like someone that's in tune with their emotions. You know, this is the leader of emotions, okay. um there's something in balance here, and this could be towards a union that's in balance and it's mature. All right. um and then the possible outcome, you got the nine of wands. It's you're tired. Okay, there's been a lot of tests coming at you. You're tired. You've been through a lot, all these lessons that you had to go through, but you persevered and you're moving forward because you won that ace of wands, and the ace of wands is within your reach in the current energy. So it's very beautiful to see that. Okay, so now we're going to clarify the cards. Look, I opened the cards up. I got the lovers and the chariot. Okay, it's a go. It's a go. That's what I'm hearing. It's a yes. It's a go. Important decisions have to be made here. One more time. Okay, the cards are definitely ready. All right. Let's look at the Page of Cups together, Virgo. Two of Swords, High Priestess, the Strength card. Yeah, have compassion with yourself at this time, because I feel a lot you're still releasing here. There's an energy that you are keeping quiet about what you're going through, but have compassion for yourself, especially in the Leo season that we're in right now. Okay, you've been undecisive about something. Maybe you have to choose between two people, two paths. I don't know. Whatever it is, if you're in your head about a situation, You're not, if you're like thinking and overthinking about it, that means that you're not in your heart. And what Spirit is saying is listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you? Okay, because with the high priestess here, the insight, all the whatever that you're receiving is all within you, but it's not in your head. You have to go into your heart. So maybe you're trying to bring that into balance. But whatever it is have compassion with yourself and trust your intuition at this time. Okay? Trust your intuition. Let's look at the Two of Cups in the recent past till now. You got the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Wow, that's wonderful. With the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there was definitely love. There's definitely love here. Maybe this is someone new coming in for some of you. Maybe some of you are in this relationship already. Okay, but there's someone that's very open. There's happiness here. A lot of family members around you, but there's happiness here and a lot of communication, something that is very clear. It's clear that there is a beautiful union here with clear communication, lots of happiness, and someone that's following their heart. Okay, with this Two of Cups. Let's look at the challenge as what's crossing you. You got the World card. So let's look at the World card. You got the Death card, Scorpio. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this is a power couple. Two of Pentacles, trying to bring something into balance here. King and Queen of Pentacles, okay, is the strongest suit for a union. Great foundation. They work well together. Okay, it could start as a friendship. It could be a business thing. There's a death and rebirth. There's a huge transformation. You're going to the next level. There could also be wealth here. Okay, wealth. This can be about a business as well. Okay, if there's no love around you, let's say I'm single and there's nobody in my life, well, it can be towards something that you're creating, something that you're very passionate about. You're going to the next level. It's going to bring wealth, stability, a great foundation. But if this is about a union, this is like there's nothing I can say but very, very. It's amazing. It's very transformative. Okay, very transformative. There's a completion here. Let's look at the Chariot. Cancerian energy. This is about you taking your power back, okay? Knowing your worth. And there's like trusting the process. There could be traveling indicated for sure. You got the Six of Swords. Is this okay? I put the deck the wrong way. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Maybe some of you took a break from someone here. This could have been a break up from the past for some of you, not all of you. There's healing involved here. Yeah, some of you might be relocating or moving as well, or traveling to another country, meeting somebody. That could also be happening. It doesn't mean that, but it could be for some of you. But you are going through a transition, and better times are coming ahead. Okay, because at one point you did feel what you're leaving behind. Okay, with this Chariot, with these two cards together, it's about leaving something behind, an emotion, an old belief system, whatever it is. What you're leaving behind is your self-worth and how you were feeling about yourself. Maybe you felt abandoned. Let me just take my Kleenex. Sorry. Excuse me. Could have been you felt abandoned, alone, ghosted, alone in the dark, or felt just like nobody cared, or you were going through a lot of financial issues here. That could also been something here. Okay, changes that took place, and with the Seven of Wands was showing you that whatever that was coming at you, whatever they're throwing at you, you overcame it because you're standing above it. So that's why it's showing up like you are moving past this. Okay, and now it's time to heal and to rest. So you are probably going to go on a vacation to heal and rest. Now let's look at the current energy. You got the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the King of Wands. You came into your own reading. In the current energy, you're becoming someone new here. If you were the type of person that you always overthink, like overthinking, you, or you always felt that you were stuck, I feel that you're cutting through that. Okay, you're cutting through something, and you're releasing. There's a release here, even with the full moon that we're going to be having in August, or the last full moon we had. There was some type of releasing, or some type of fear releasing. You're alchemizing here, okay, and there's a strong wish that you truly want here, and you are reflecting it, but you're bringing whatever, like, instead of being that hermit, you're stepping out of that zone. Okay, and what you're embodying is the King of Wands energy, or this could be someone else around you, but there's a fire element here. Okay, Leo energy strong, this because we're on Leo season. And I see that you're going to be bolder, the way that you talk and the way that you show or present yourselves, and you're going to take action towards something, because there is a new beginning here. Let's look at the Page of Wands in the current energy. The Devil, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, for some of you, it doesn't have to be, this could be Saturn. Uh, it could also be that you're dissolving when Pluto was in Capricorn, and I know was in 2024, but we're still living that, even though that Pluto is in Aquarius. Karmically, when Pluto ended in Capricorn November 20th of 2024, 2025 is a number 9 in numerology. It's about completion. So a lot of the completions are taking place this year for whatever that was karmic, and I feel that you're dissolving that. Okay, you dissolve that. If there were patterns, toxic people, things that you were bonded to, maybe it was your shadow part, the shadow side of yourself. Okay, there was a lot of energy because there's a huge transformation here. Or it also could be that Saturn is coming in, bringing you gifts. Okay, because you have the Ace of Cups, you return to love. You had to love yourself first, of course. It's about unconditional love. It's about forgiveness. It's about a lot coming, like a lot of emotions. You're gonna feel overwhelmed, but it's a peaceful overwhelming. And there could be a lot of celebrations around you. And the Seven of Pentacles, you did a life review. Okay, seeing how far you've come in every area of your life, not just financially, but every area. And now Spirit is gifting you with this Ace of Cups. Okay, and there's abundance here. And there could also be love, new love for yourself, new love that's coming in for you. Okay, and it's in divine timing. So please do not hold back. Okay, do not hold back. Don't be so. I do feel that there's rigidness in this, like sense of wanting to control something. Let it go, let it flow. Let's look at the immediate future. You got the Judgment. I'm sorry for my nose. I kind of figured out why I've been having this nose issue, and it has to do with the solar flares. So yesterday we got hit with G7 and something else of solar flares. When those solar flares hit, and when there's like two typical of slow solar flares hit, this is what happens to me, to my nose. And there's other symptoms too that happen, but this is one of them. Finally figured it out. Okay, and I haven't been sleeping really good. I don't know if you guys have been sleeping. 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. There's a truce here. Healing is done. If there was hurt or grief from the past, it is done. Okay, there's a truce. If there was, I don't know, like I said, if there was grief and sorrow, there was decisions made here. If there was strife, if there was uh, fighting or drama or whatever this is, okay, you're moving past this, and there is a truce or some type of resolve in the near future. There's a resolve to it. And you got the 6 of Wands. This is about victory, success. This talks about there's there can be some type of recognition or reward that's coming towards you, but there is definitely a truce. Okay, someone's waving a white flag. Okay, let's look at the 5 of Swords and how you're feeling. So the 5, so you do have 555 also in the reading. The Lovers, the 6 of Cups, the World. This is definitely Could be that this is someone from the past year that maybe you were having problems with, or the relationship or the communication. It could be a friend, could be anybody here, or it could be a union that did not go to where it was supposed to go because of the level of maturity, maybe, or they were too naive, or there was a naivety, or there was a beginning, like someone, and I feel that maybe apart, both of you had to work on yourselves, and now you're brought yourselves to, you're at the same level of maturity, and that's what's showing up here. And communication is the key here, especially with Mercury being in retrograde. But there is a beautiful energy that's taking place, and uh, it is someone from the past life. Okay, there's memories of love here, and I do feel that you are dissolving this, or there's someone that's dissolving this Five of Sword energy. Maybe you're thinking negative about it, or someone's not trusting it, but it's not as strong as it should be, because there's a lot of level of work that you had to go through. Okay, and they had to go through, especially if this is a reunion, or two people coming back together. It could be a friendship, could be anything, but there is definitely a union. And this may not resonate with all of you, I understand, but this is what Spirit wants to talk about. And there's exchanges that are going to be done, and you're going to the next level. Okay, there's a new level that's taking place. Let's look at what you're not seeing right now and what you should be aware of. Virgo, Page of Wands in divine timing, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Queen of Wands. You got the King and Queen of Wands and the King and Queen of Pentacles. Very beautiful here. There's an energy of like a lot of passion here. It's you being bolder, you being different, or they're like that. Or they're like that. You're gonna. I feel like also you're gonna be recognized for how you are, like how you're speaking, how you are interacting with others, or a lot of people are gonna be looking at you at this time. Okay, but there is something coming in divine timing. Things are going to take off. Something is going to take off here. Okay, something is taking flight, taking back your power. And like I said, it has to do with your self confidence here. Let's look at the King of Cups in the hopes and fears. Temperance, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. Again, this union is all over justice. There's a reset here. Okay, there's a reset. It's like a brand new beginning. There's truth, fairness, and things coming into balance. Ace of Wands, again, it's a yes. You got one ace, two aces of wands. You got the Ace of Cups, right? Three ones on the ground. Yeah. 555. You got number 66. Uh, Beautiful energy here. Anyway, a lot of healing. Someone did a lot of healing, and someone matured. There's a maturity here that I see. Someone matured. They're more in balance. And there's like a lot of like something is sparking here. There's a spark again. Okay, something is on fire. I just feel like a lot of fire energy, and emotions are intact. There is a union here. Or if this, let's say you say, well, I'm alone, I'm not with anybody. Well, this is you reclaiming you again in this new paradigm shift that we're having in the age of Aquarius. You're becoming one, and you're loving yourself, and you're doing this to yourself, and everything is about you. But if there is someone else, there is a union here, and it's a very beautiful union. And this patience is the key here in this situation, that's for sure. Let's look at the possible potential outcome with the Nine of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, another ace. Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. Yeah, whatever that you manifested and harvested here, there's abundance coming in. There's new opportunities coming in. Things are going to be more aligned at this time. With the Ace of Wands here, you wanted. Remember, I said you're with the Knight of Wands. You're holding on to that Ace of Wands. Well, here's your Ace of Wands. It's like being handed to you. It's a new start. Very passionate. And once that you were feeling stuck or overthinking or in your head, you're cutting that completely. It's dissolving. Why? Because you also have the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter's coming in to help here. Okay, growth, expansion. There's a new contract here. It's part of your destiny, karma, luck, right? It's everything is aligning together. It's beautiful to see that. Now we're going to see what the universe wants to tell you. Three of Cups, the Fool, the Knight of Swords. You're waiting, feeling stuck. Not anymore. There's a message coming in. That's what Spirit's saying. Get ready for celebration. Get ready to celebrate because there's a new beginning taking place for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week.